Hello. Welcome back. Make sure my microphone's actually set up right. Yes, there we go. Okay. Well, we are going to play Trüberbrook. This is it's an adventure game. And full disclaimer, it's one I backed on Kickstarter a long time ago. Actually, you know what? No, scratch that. This is one of the quickest Kickstarter releases I've seen in a long while. Like within the same year, I believe. Um, I believe it is made by a Polish developer. I know this is supposed to be in Germany. I could be wrong. Um, but the premise of this sounded pretty cool. It sounded sort of like Twin Peaks meets astrophysics meets a bunch of stuff. So we're going to play through Trüberbrook. Let's see how it goes. I did make sure the game runs, so let's see what happens.
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
I might boost the gamma on the stream a bit. We will see how that ends up for folks instead. All right. So we need gas, right?
Out of gas. And Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising.
Oh, good. It has a highlight thing that you can interact with. Okay.
No juice. My tires should still last a couple of miles. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
Somebody here?
Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas. Locked. Of course.
What's in here?
Somebody forgot their toolbox. This loot box contains only some rusty pliers.
I mean, I'll take pliers.
At least the cold chain is unbroken. I wish. It's frozen shut. If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic.
That's a lot of without the...
My tires should still last a couple of miles.
Okay. Let's try that.
How should I open the door with these first?
Can't use that. Can't use that. Can I use it? No.
Milestones. Did they ever actually help anyone? Out of gas and the engine. Those pliers won't help me with that.
Try the door again.
Locked. Of course.
Ooh. Hello.
Does it...
Well,
No
okay
way.
then.
A hidden replacement key. That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found.
Like we were in some kind of tutorial. No, wait.
It fits. That was almost too easy. It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands.
That's okay, I can see your hands.
There's something funny about that picture. Oops. A hidden
Whoops.
switch. This must be the main fuse.
Hey. Why you would hide that behind a photo, I do not know.
Extra large, no refill.
I've got a cup.
Again, that ghastly tune.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Looks dusty. Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Well, okay.
This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me. Quite off the beaten track. 20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks. Coffee. If there's something... All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways. What I wouldn't give to be there.
Golden Gate Bridge, a buffalo.
It's a picture of a buffalo. The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of home. I know this image. Daytona Beach Race 58. What an event. Electrical cables.
We got electricity now. Can I use...
Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst.
Can I turn everything off? You know, rather than just steal all this stuff?
Zip.
Was I supposed to do that? Oh, it's overheating.
Cold as ice. Exactly what I need.
Man, I just tore this place up. If the cop was around, I'd be going to prison.
There you go. Have some Kool-Aid. Done. Finally, we can make off again.
You should... Well, okay then. We're just gonna leave that as it was. That's not a problem at all.
Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
Oh. Okay. Well, that was a thing. Thank you, tutorial mission. Really dig the art style of this. It's almost like, reminds me of stop motion a little bit. Well, that seems exceedingly unsafe. what? In fact, I think some of this is stop motion. I think they built all these sets. Yeah. Yep. See? My memory playing tricks on me. We'll get up there eventually. These are some good names. Lurke Mueller. Wait, where are you going? There's nothing on the top of this hill. Prologue. The Lazarus incident. Like bringing the dead man back to life style Lazarus?
You sure this is the right place? When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe.
Well, this is an
All
English
things
guy.
considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already. The next city is like 1,000 miles away. Ah, yes, that's where I am. The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world.
Oh, that's good.
Its heydays are over. Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark.
This place is called Hades? That seems like a poor name.
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Closed. Trüberbrook. County of
Trüberbrook.
Broken Landa. 1 kilometer. Or 0.621371 miles.
I appreciate the translation for
A
us US
hiking map
folks.
of the region. The upper section has been torn off. I wonder what that is. Arrived at destination after a short walk. Trüberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already. That
Fox.
is one strange-looking cat.
It's not a cat, that's a fox. Oh.
That's probably the town's landmark. There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlagte Platte, Pothoeker, Tote Oma.
That's a lot of sausage.
Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be Western and noir.
We got here.
This must be the place. Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair soon. Exciting.
This is a neat town. Quaint.
Evening.
Hey. Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so. Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there. That's quite a few fishing rods they have there. Today's menu, nothing. Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Try one more time.
Hello? I'm not going to give up.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Sweet
How can
Jesus.
I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Trüberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
What was the name again?
Let's go
Hans
that.
Tannhauser. T-A-N?
Tannhauser, 11hauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet, uh-huh.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
I'm a physicist. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Trüberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about
Lady.
in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
Hello, Truda.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Trüberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
Tannhauser meets a stranger. Excuse me.
What?
Whoa.
Please, you've got to help me.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper? Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down. What a mess. I don't want to mess up the crime scene. At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the... Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric. It seems rather unpleasant outside. I don't want to go back. I'm on a mission. What is this? Some kind of goo. Where did he go? Even more of that strange goo. Darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me. This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on Earth would steal a paper on quantum physics.
What's this trail of slime the burglar left behind?
Oh. I don't really want to know what he stepped in there.
I wonder if she knows something about the burglar.
Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a Proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
This guy wasn't really a ghost. Or was he?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tenhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old Proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's
Well, it's
all well and
unfortunate he's a
good,
smoker.
but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me? Ha! I knew. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
Oops, didn't mean
The
to click
early
on
bird
that.
catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
Chapter 1. Welcome to Trüberbrook.
I can't fix this.
Yeah,
The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore. I have to insert a coin first. I wonder what that is.
It's not the first one I've seen of those.
Locked. Danger. High voltage. Hello? Anybody there?
Well, that's unusual.
What was that? Time waits for no man, not even in Trüberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line.
Oh, I got a box.
High voltage.
There's a way to run. I don't remember what it is.
This table! It has a wobble! Everything's going down the drain around here.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
Are you all right?
Please don't ask. I
Oh.
can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
I mean, us. We're playing a game about a mysterious village. I forgot the controls. Inventory. Oh, double click is power mark. Okay.
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'd like to report it. There was an uninvited...
An hour? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the...
Thanks.
I will keep...
This established...
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Oh.
Being the only guest, I was wondering...
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
Your daughter really likes...
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off. Anything else I can do for you?
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was the flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind.
Aw.
A broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
Oh, jeez.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace.
That's a problem.
Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All
Okay.
those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
What about
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious... They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean.
I
Way
don't.
up to the highest circles of power.
what became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell?
That's a problem.
At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
I've heard enough.
Anything else?
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself... By the way, the buffet is open. Please, help yourself.
She seems very focused. Hey,
Oh,
she's almost in it. Science fiction.
what happens if I...
Please don't stand there.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
That's a good TV announcer
Have
voice.
you been living under a rock? With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
Close. Omega 4. That's right next to it.
So you know the place.
You bet I do.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
I'm a quantum physicist.
What? Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well.
Oh.
I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Well, after all, I'm not originally from Earth. I'm a Berlin alien, remember?
Right. But then, how can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something. Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby.
I mean,
They serve traditionally hearty local meals in this place. Apparently, a few maggots found themselves a lovely home in there. Locked.
well, I appreciate that they're having them do like eye and head tracking. That's pretty cool. Aww.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen.
I gotta tell.
This muddle of spots and drips is probably telling more about the room's many previous occupants than I'd wish to know. Just a hanger. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
Ooh, what's underneath there? Is that a table leg?
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
No comment. Oh, I think I might be in this list. Could have sworn I should have been in this list. Let's check that again. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. I'll have to double check. Or there's more than one guest book. That's entirely possible.
This leads to the rooms. Look at all these beautiful people. Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
I'm gonna look this up. Sorry, folks, just a second. Ah, no, not the guest book. I'll be in the credits. Yep. Okay. Whoop, I missed some stuff in there. Okay, now we can head on. What else we got?
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house. A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering. There's a clothesline up there, right under my window. I've already made it. Beverly, I discovered. There's a selection of vest. This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons. Wooden fences always.
I mean, I guess we can go this way.
This cat again.
That is not a cat. There's many things. A cat is not one.
Its heydays are over. That's some sturdy, full-grown reed. A beautiful, healthy Acersoidu platanus, the sick. Brr, looks cold.
Still don't know what these are.
Locked.
Alright. We shall continue on. Oops. I use the
It might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually,
Ow.
it just needs one more mew. My father, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
meaning I need to go get a beer.
Good morning.
Morning.
I noticed
Speak your...
that door over.
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any in. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor. Here, a coaster. There you go. Cheers.
Oh boy. Well, you can drink.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much.
You're welcome, old man.
I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
Are you feeling any better now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Claus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Claus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, he's vanished, without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Was Claus abducted?
I don't know. Claus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace.
I wonder if the name
You
is a
can't
pun on
rely
claws,
on anything
as
in this
like
world anymore. Let
fang
me
claws.
tell you. It's just awful.
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up the old cable car.
So what's
wrong
with the
with it?
cable car?
I used to own the cable car.
Oh, this is the
In
Baron.
fact, the whole mine. Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine, the whole village.
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative, a multinational conglomerate of enterprises. Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes, I am the Baron von Zülz, entrepreneur and mining engineer in the third generation, district mayor of Trüberbrook Zülz and Trüberbrook Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Trüberbrook and the arts, well known beyond the borders of this country.
What do you mean?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with the gigantic machines.
Please go.
More and more out what they were actually up to in the mine. No one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car altogether in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
The cable. There's nothing. Don't bother me with your my faithful cat Claw.
Okay.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
The name is Baron Otto Titan von Trüberbrook Zülz.
Tannhauser, pleased to meet you.
Please come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the company of a lonely, broken old man.
Are you from around these parts?
You may very well say so. I put all my life's work into the well-being and prosperity of Trüberbrook. I once was the owner of both, the mines and the cable car. That's all history now.
Do you have any friends or family?
My spouse left me for good, and my beloved Trüberbrook is slowly going down the drain. Only Claus remained loyal to me all these years. Alas, now even he has disappeared.
We'll find your cat.
What kind of a
Well, you should know. This used to be one of the most beautiful spots on the face of the planet. The fair and the fortunate came here for treatment. Travelers and tourists of all fashion. Citizens that weren't occupied in the tourism business found work in the mines. But it's all over now.
Do you still have...
Please excuse... I need...
Okay.
Please
Need to
excuse-
find Klaus. I bet you he's the cat that is up here. Even though it's a fox, not a cat. Oh, he's gone. Where'd you go, bud? Oh, there you are, buddy.
A beautiful Ackersoid. We know well enough that cats like to climb. Unfortunately, their bodies seem to be designed for climbing upwards only. Anyway, Beverly, I've spotted a gigantic red tabby
It is
in a
not
tree,
a cat.
which, on closer inspection, could in fact also
Yes.
be more like a fox. Assistance may be required. I'll just try luring the cat down with a mating
Oh,
call.
no.
Meow. Meow.
Didn't work.
No reaction. Am I supposed to smack its butt with this reed?
I mean, you could try.
It won't be this easy getting close to it.
What else do I need? Ah.
Soft as a feather. Am I supposed to...
Do that. Can't do that. Alright. They did some work. So, like, I don't think these are 3D models, but I think they're layered pictures they took of physical objects. Alright, we'll come back. I have a tiny dog watching this with me. She's very interested.
The time travel... Complete nonsense.
Alright, let's go see if we can check this, window.
Hey, mister!
Hey. I'd rather not.
Don't know what that's supposed to do. Got another hanger. Again, still don't know what that's gonna do.
It seems you need a special key.
Indeed, mastermind.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen. Judging by the thickness of the cable, Last resort, self-termination.
Oh no.
No, no, no. That's not how it works.
Hmm.
The platform further uptown presents a wonderful view of the valley. Leaning on this rusty rail, nose to the wind, I can let my gaze wander freely to the other shore and across the mountains. The local gondola lift's hauling cables seem to be intact, although there aren't any gondolas or mining carts attached to it. A smell of oil and soil lingers in the air. I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it.
That seems
I've already made an entry on.
horrendously unsafe. There's nothing else up here. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, let's continue on then.
Good morning. Any
Nothing.
Please excuse. Good morning.
Morning.
Have you talked?
I gave the It's only going to be a
What do you mean?
The police station is right next town. But as you... We have to be paid. As soon as the inspector has solved his current...
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know.
About the...
Sure.
Do you have an idea what became of the Baron's cat?
After he had lost the mine, the case... If you ask me...
I've...
Anything...
Oh.
Make your...
Ooh.
There's something funny about that clock. This can...
Sardines? Yep. Alright. We know how to get the cat now. Let's go get the cat. It might finish up for us.
I
That's what
don't
you
think it's in...
Really?
It won't be... I put a nice fluff...
That's not for the cat. Who's it for? What?
Oh my. A beautiful Akasor. I don't think it's in the... Am I supposed to...
I'm a little stumped. Well... I also don't know how to save, which is a problem.
This bucket seems to have been... Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood.
I use the can? Let's take a look. Nope, just that.
Hey, mister!
Fresh airs.
I'm out of law. Oh, what's down here?
Maybe somebody hid their... Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Nope, I don't know. Nope. Fishing rod? Fishing rod.
Now look at all these fish.
You can borrow one if you like, but only in exchange for a pawn. They have a tendency to get lost otherwise.
Pawn? You mean... Now look at all...
They have a
pawn. Good morning.
Morning.
I'll be leaving.
Make your...
Now look...
They have
pawn.
Hey, mister!
Excuse me. Didn't mean to. Hey. She's... Look. This is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Lenny of planet Earth speaking.
Aww.
My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
Oh, I bet you the ghost is Heinz. Or Hans. I think it said Heinz.
Telling more?
It's a little unfortunate that this is designed that you have to heard about it before you can move it, but...
Huh. There really is a hidden stash below.
What we got?
Loads of useless junk. And an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll
take
only
what?
take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Are we gonna get the cat drunk? We're gonna get the cat drunk. Are we saying we're gonna get the cat drunk? Because I think we're about to get the cat drunk. Let's go find out. We're gonna get the cat drunk.
Cunning. If only I had some kind of projectile. Cunning. I put a nice... It won't be this easy getting... Cunning.
Oops. Uh-oh. We're back. We're good. Well, we're gonna get the cat drunk, but I'm still not sure how.
A hiking. Yeah. Small ads. They're holding it exciting. Good morning.
Nothing.
Please.
Let's go talk to her.
I met a woman named Gretchen in Trüberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
Hi.
Hey.
About the. What was the.
We have to fix the high voltage power cord, and if you touch it, we still have to reconnect. Anything else?
Yes. I want.
Presumably not the. Who else would steal a?
So.
The day before yesterday feels much longer. And just saying, the public transportation.
Why Trüberbrook? It's hard to find, but I'm not from these parts.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice, but also a little weird, don't you think?
Now that you mention it,
Tell me about yourself.
what would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference. But then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
Well, New York and Washington are not very close to one another.
A while longer. In New York City.
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New England states, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Katahdin, and so on. Then, Canada.
Ah, there we go.
The Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast. The Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So.
Hi. About... And you...
Why are you... Whatever we find over there could be... Come on already!
Okay.
And that cable car looks sturdy enough, doesn't it?
Sure.
What kind of a...
A Proto-Germanic cult here in the mountains. Proto-Germanic meaning before... Anyway, this place is supposed to have been a holy site where they made contact with their gods. Exciting, huh?
You want to deal with some Cthulhu?
About this cult. Were they dangerous?
Tannhauser, they're all dead by now. The thing about spirits? That was...
Oh. We might as well...
Tannhauser, I can't help the feeling you're not 100. It's very important. Maybe we'll find your...
Notes. It is... Okay.
Anything else?
No, well then.
Bye.
Still don't. I'm not. We could try.
No. That's not how...
I'm stuck, folks. I mean, I don't think I have the coin for this.
I have to...
Unless she's going to take the schnapps as a deposit.
Now look at all
You can. They have a tendency to.
pawn.
Oh, thanks. For me?
Does this device suffice as a deposit in exchange for the fishing rod?
Yes. Feel free to leave it here.
Yes,
No.
that sounds like a good deal.
Comment.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Oh boy, no comment. Alright, let's... I really don't want to fish the cat out, but we will try. Alright, we will try this one more thing. If it works, or if it doesn't work, we will conclude our session for today.
Good idea. I only need... Subject. Species re... Good idea. Cunning.
Alright. Yep. I'm lost. But we will call it there. We'll see how much we lose, I guess. But yeah, this is an interesting game. There's a weird vibe around this game, but it's really cool. I do like the art style. We talked about that before, like painted backgrounds and these realistic materials that they built and everything. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.